Yeah.
Accountability. Someone is going to hold you accountable too. We need that. We need people to hold us accountable. Because like I said before, we could think we're doing something right. Mm-mm.
I
And it's
demand that.
not. Yes,
If you
absolutely.
won't tell me the truth, you can't be my friend. And like it, that's how important that is to me. Relationships for men, you want to be in my face, but if you can't tell me the truth, how are we supposed to engage and communicate? You're not being honest. And that's where resentment comes from. Is because you need something else from me, around me, or from your individual experience, but you're not sharing that with me. And now we're clashing, and I'm trying to solve a problem I have no idea is there. And then with our close platonic relationships, baby, you why you can't tell me the truth? Like you just gonna let me go out here and look crazy or do that and be this? That's not fair. That's honesty. That for me has to do with character. And you are so concerned with your own comfort, you're not willing to correct me. That's not okay. That's not okay.
No, it's definitely not. It reminds me of, I'm gonna just touch a little snippet of
Yeah.
this, put people in my business a little bit. So when I first got into my now relationship, I got so defensive about everything.
Mhm.
You like he would say things like, um, because this is like my first like real adult relationship. He would say things like, sometimes the way you think it can be um, confusing to him, or like when I'm trying to express myself, it's difficult for him to quite understand. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So whenever he would say things like, "Okay, yeah, you could be a bit immature in the way that you think or how you express yourself," it's like, "Oh, wait, hold on,
Oh,
immature?
who you talking
Who you talking to?"
to? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I also had to really like step back, and really listen to what he's saying and what he means by that. Like, yeah, this is my first real relationship. I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. I haven't been in a serious, like, committed relationship. So, yes, my mentality can be a bit immature when it comes to this relationship because I don't know anything. And that's okay. At least I have someone now who can correct me when I'm wrong, you know, tell me, okay, well, what you did there, that was
Mhm.
cool, or you could have said this differently, or this is how you can help me understand you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, yeah.
That patience and asking questions,
Mm,
oh my God, it's
mm,
everything. And
mm,
I think it's natural for you to have progressively developing or impactful relationship dynamics so that you can get to the space of like that healthy healing and coping and like coming together and cooperation.
mm,
Because that's one thing that I've seen in relationship dynamics, like in doing family or couples or therapy or like coaching and stuff, is that we're not recognizing that it's two people coming in, two different
mm,
worlds coming together.
yeah.
When two worlds come together, they're gonna come together almost like, what is that? Is that a Venn diagram where you have the
Mm,
circle in the middle
yeah.
that's connecting the outside, but you're gonna break some things. Some things
Mm,
when you collapse onto each other, you're gonna have to shake away and break off some things. And those are
yep.
those past things that don't align with the
Yes.
current partner. But you saw something in this partner. And in
Mm-hmm.
the midst of that, there's three people in a relationship, your individual selves, and then you together. And we try to lose the individual, but you can't. And that individual comes with traumas, comes with cultural perspectives and experiences that you have no idea about why people are making the decisions and why they're communicating that way. And when you talk about confusing, like super ADHD brain over here, experiencing emotional abuse, like all these things being like. So I go around, I over explain, and like I want to make sure that you get it, and like, ooh, and I'm also so scared that you're not getting me because I've been misunderstood so much. So I'm thinking about all that, and they just like, Man, what the hell is you talking about? And there's been times where they just like, man, whatever. I'm not even gonna ask questions. But then for those who have, I'm able to explain, and then I realize, oh my God, I'm coming from way over here, and he like, I don't get it. But I was so angry, so shameful and guilty about the things that I've experienced that I wasn't really willing to be open about what I had gone through and why I'm so snippy and short and impatient, and distrusting, fearful that he won't understand when he like, baby, I'm trying to understand, which is why I'm here. And we need people like that because healing happens in relationships.
Absolutely. You know, that whole saying of you got to come heal before you come to me, that's
That don't happen.
because
I want you to have done some healing.
exactly. You can't be completely healed because healing is an ongoing journey anyway.
Yeah.
That's, that's not something that's going to happen overnight. That definitely takes time. It's a process. With anything, if you want to accomplish something, it is a process. You can't fly through it. But yeah, definitely touched on like, I am an overthinker as well too. And once I've got to the point where I felt like I'm being misunderstood, I completely shut down.
Yes, oh my God.
Now, when I shut down, then you should be worried. Okay, because at that point, it's like, okay, I don't have a desire to try to explain or to try to express to you how I'm feeling or to get you to understand because it's frustrating.
Yeah.
I have to learn that too in my relationship. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shut down, but give me a moment.
Yes.
Just let me have this moment. We'll come back and talk.
And now I can communicate that.
Yes.
Because at the bare minimum, because as much as I want to work through it, I can feel myself, that wall coming up, especially when I'm offended. Offense. I'm building a fence. Like, hold up. Like, I can't even receive what you're giving me now. And I have to be, okay, wait a minute. I see where you're going. Like, nah. Like, that is one of my strongest skill sets when it comes to healing and like making sure that I have good, healthy boundaries in my relationships, because it's so easy to get wrapped up in some random shit. So I remember I'm having a conversation with this guy, and it was a hypothetical conversation. Like, you know how you used to say, hey, have you or what you think? And we start going in from two, like, and I was sitting there and I said, hold up, wait a minute. This is a whole hypothetical conversation. I don't want to be here. This is not really what I want to talk about. You know what? Let's just squash this. I don't even want to talk about this no more. I'd rather just see you. Like, can we connect? Because sometimes communication also can be conflictual depending on whether you're texting, whether you're on the phone, and in-person communication is so much better. And that's just my love language anyway, baby. Let me see you. Let me touch you. Okay. Let's get together. Because intimacy and connection, that is the glue to relationships.